Hi everyone and welcome back. So in today's lesson we are going to be focusing on the safe, responsible and ethical use of ICT. Now I know some of these words can be a little bit overwhelming when we don't know what they mean, but I promise by the end of today's lesson we will all understand what they mean. And our focus question for today is, what does ICT mean and how do we use it? What we will know by the end of the lesson. So by the end of the lesson today, we will all understand what ICT stands for, why it's important to be safe and responsible online, how digital culture can be positive and negative, ways we can protect ourselves online, how to make good decisions on the internet, what plagiarism is and how we can avoid it. We'll know things about cyberbullying, and we'll also know how to contribute to being a good digital citizen. So the biggest thing that we need to understand before we begin the lesson today is, what does ICT mean? Because we need to understand what we're talking about. So ICT stands for Information and Communication Technologies. Now this means anything to do with the internet. It can be phones, tablets, laptops, computers, Wi-Fi, networks, social media apps. It's anything to do with the online world. And the three focus points that we're going to be looking at today is, what does it mean to be safe, responsible and ethical online? And we'll look more into that in a second. So cyber safety is one of the big things that we're going to be focusing on today. If you would like to pause my slide and read it, you can, but cyber safety is just learning about how to make good decisions online and how to protect ourselves from things that are bad for us. Digital culture is also something that we're going to learn in one of our videos, and that just talks about the environment that we have online. It talks about how we can contribute to making a positive environment and what are the things that we should post to make sure that the environment is maintained. Okay, so cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is something that we can experience a lot, especially in school. Cyberbullying refers to bullying that is over technology, and it's sharing of negative, false or harmful information, which we will also learn about in a second. Plagiarism is one of the ethical things that we're going to be looking at today. And when we talk about plagiarism, it's using somebody else's work or ideas without acknowledging the person who actually wrote them, and we pretend that we did it ourselves. We're also going to learn more about that in the sources that I'm leaving below. So what I need you to do now, so now that we've kind of gone over some of the things that we're going to be learning about today, I've put 4 resources underneath this video. So when you click out of this video, there's going to be 4 resources. These are going to be videos, there's an article and there's a poster. I need you to make sure that you read and take in all the information as well as you can. If you need to take notes to remember everything, then you can take notes, but you need to try and remember it as much as you can. Underneath all those 4 resources, there are 2 activities that I need you to complete. The first one is a crossword and the second one is a mix and match. The crossword is finding some of the key information that we're going to learn about today, and the mix and match is finding the definitions for those words. And then the last thing that I need you to do before we finish the lesson today is complete the final multi-choice quiz. This is a quiz that talks about all the information that we're learning in today's lesson, and it's not too long, it's not too hard, but you need to complete the quiz and click submit before we finish the lesson.